Thank you guys so much for joining us for today's project. We're giving you a quick tutorial on how to paint eggs. We got some craft store eggs, and you can use craft eggs or you can use regular eggs, and we're using acrylic paints to paint them. First, we're taking our pencils and we are going to sketch out the design that we want on our eggs. For mine, I'm going for sort of a mandala themed egg, and my daughter took stickers and traced them, and then she's going to paint the design in. We actually went on Google for some inspiration, and there are a lot of really cool ideas like rainbow jelly beans or chick popping out, cupcakes, watermelon eggs, so many amazing things. So my daughter has cupcakes and a hummingbird she's going to paint in. And I have my design drawn in and I'm ready to paint. I'm going for some more jewel tone colors like pinks and aquas and some gold. And my daughter's going to go with mint and some rainbow colors. And we're just taking a really small, fine brush and filling in our design. The initial color doesn't have to be perfect because as you go along you can refine your edges. And there isn't really much rhyme or reason to the design that I drew on my egg. I just kind of let my creativity flow and drew in whatever came to my mind at the time. So feel free to get super creative with this. Obviously, if you're going to be eating these eggs in a few days, you might not want to spend hours on your eggs. So that's why we bought some craft store eggs that we could keep forever. They're a really good, fun thing to buy. They were only $1.25 and even came with dyes. So we didn't have to buy real eggs, but definitely feel free to get real eggs if that's what you can get from your store. Just be really mindful of where you are putting your hands as you are painting, so you can make sure you don't smear the paint as you are painting. I chose to go from lightest to darkest, so I did a light fuchsia, then a darker fuchsia, and a purple in the middle for my top of my egg. I'm going to do the same on the bottom. We are also using a cup of water to wash out our brush between colors so we don't mix those colors together. And this is just regular tube acrylic paint. It's really nice and thick and covers well. have painted my egg in and let it dry, I am taking a tool and putting dots all around my egg. I like doing dot painting. I find it really calming actually. So you can do this with a pencil as well if you don't have these special embossing tools. And you just dip it in paint and create dots wherever you would like them. You can also create lines with your paint if your paint is a little bit thinner. I tried to do some lines on my egg, but it didn't work out really great because my paint is really quite thick. So here's how they turned out. I love how my daughters turned out with those cute cupcakes and hummingbird. She actually went back around with it with a Sharpie to define the edges some more, and it turned out really cool. Here's mine. It's work in progress because I had a 2-year-old attacking me the entire time, but I should have it done this weekend. And then my 6-year-old created some fun multicolored eggs. She really liked the gold on there and tried painting some hearts in there. And then even my 4-year-old participated and painted her own egg in her own fashion. So thank you guys so much for joining us today again. Be sure to post on our Facebook page with your eggs so we can see how they turned out. Have a happy Easter. Bye.